I hope you're ready.
Have you ever thought about how some people can become incredibly wealthy while others find it tough to make ends meet? Have you ever wondered if there is any secret formula to becoming super rich that you're missing out on? Hi my YouTube family, I'm Nahaazz Khaan. In this video, I'll share 9 things that the rich people do that the poor don't. That is often the difference between their financial success and their financial distress. Number 1. The rich believe in the law of income. The rich believe that they will be paid in direct proportion to the value they provide to the marketplace. In other words, if they are integral in forming a product or service that everyone in the world wants, they will be compensated accordingly. For example, during a pandemic, a person created a vaccine that solves corona. How do you think he will be compensated? Do you think it will be fair to pay him a monthly salary? No, you will and must give him a portion of the profit of each sale that happens. Rich people understand that output is the only metrics that counts in a result-driven world. Poor people, on the other hand, believe that they should be paid based on the time they spend on an activity. Well, hard work is a factor of success, but increased input always does not equate to more output. Therefore, poor people solely miss the mark by focusing always on input rather than output. The second thing that the rich do that the poor does not: the rich are voracious readers. Wealthy people live by the saying, the more you learn, the more you earn. And this is accomplished by reading. Warren Buffett, arguably the world's greatest investor, was asked the key to his success. He pointed to his stack of books and answered, read 500 pages every day. Mark Cuban, Elon Musk, Bill Gates are also very avid readers, and Elon Musk have told he learned to make spacecraft by reading books. The third thing the rich do that the poor don't is the rich focus on opportunities, not obstacles. Once there was a shoe salesman that was trying to sell shoes in his village. He got fed up that no one wore shoes in that village and he was going to leave. While leaving, he found another shoe salesman who was entering the market. He told, don't come here for business. No one wears shoes here. The second shoe salesman's eyes grew wide with happiness. No one wears shoes? Then I can sell one pair of shoes to every person in this village. You see, it's all a matter of perspective. The poor often see obstacles and quickly give up. The fourth point that the rich do that the poor don't is the rich associate themselves with positive and successful people. It's being said, you are the average of the 5 friends you spend the most time with. And rich people knows that and surrounds themselves with rich and successful people. By doing so, these successful individuals has better chance to have a good view of the world by being in good company. As often seen, the poor people make very little effort to integrate with themselves with rich and successful people that will drive them to make themselves a better version. Rather, they love spending time with bad influences and people who don't think big or don't love putting in the extra effort. The fifth point that the rich do that the poor don't is the rich are willing to promote themselves and their value. Rich people aren't afraid to tell you what they are great at. Most of the time, it's not self-praising, it's the truth. Poor people, on the other hand, may be great at many different skills, but they never show their skills because they might be not confident in themselves. If you want to be wealthy, you must learn to be a great salesperson, or at the very least, you must learn how to sell yourself. Number 6. The rich go bigger than their problems. The poor see problems as obstacles, not opportunities. Instead of trying to overcome hard times, the poor people succumb to challenges. On the other hand, rich people thrive on new challenges. Rich people understand there is value in creating solutions for the big problems, and that is the reason for many financial success stories. The seventh point is the rich think both while the poor think either or. This simply means that if the poor desire two things, they always have the mentality that they can get one or the other. But on the other hand, if a rich person thinks they want two things, they will make sure that they get both. So for example, if a poor person needs a bubble gum and a Pepsi, but he has the money just to buy a bubble gum, he will let go of his desire to buy that Pepsi and he will just buy the bubble gum. This is normally how a poor person thinks. If they have a set amount of money, they can spend that money on one thing or the other, but not both. But the rich, if they desire two things, they'll make sure they find a way how they can get both. Number 8 point, the rich are dollar smart. There's a saying, penny smart, dollar stupid. And this is thoroughly practiced by poor people. This phrase basically means that some individuals take very tough decisions when spending small amounts of money when they have a desire to buy a coffee. Rich individuals leverage both strategies by making disciplined penny decisions while investing the large amounts of funds into paid mentorship and other activities that make continuous improvements in their financial growth. Number 9. The rich network and volunteer regularly. The rich understand the value in building connection, whether it is making friends or finding new clients. Meeting new people has only upside, and this is often facilitated by community involvement activities. Almost 3/4 of wealthy people spend 5 hours a month in community activities, while the poor people does not understand the benefit of this. In conclusion, these 9 things are just some of the factors that set the rich and the poor apart. If you try following the habits of the rich and wealthy, you will surely be in a better position to be a wealthy person in the future. Hope you will be following all these tips that I have shared today, and do like and comment what you would like to see next. So I'll see you in the next one. Until then, Nahaazz Khaan.